Zoro has come a long way since his fight against Kaido in Wano. He's mastered Advanced Conqueror's Haki, perfected his control over Enma, and refined his overall combat ability. But if he were to face Kaido one-on-one today, would he be able to take down the former Yonko? Let's break down a hypothetical battle, including every major attack, strategy, and trick that both Zoro and Kaido would use in this high-stakes fight. As the fight begins, Zoro wastes no time. He knows Kaido is a monster in terms of durability, so he immediately coats all three of his swords in Advanced Conqueror's Haki, ensuring his strikes deal maximum damage. Zoro dashes forward with Itoryu. Shishi Sansen, a lightning-fast single-sword slash aimed directly at Kaido's neck. The attack cuts deep, but Kaido barely flinches, his thick dragon scales absorbing most of the damage. Kaido retaliates instantly, swinging his massive Kanabo with a Thunder Bagua. Zoro reacts just in time, using Santoryu, Rengoku Onigiri to parry the blow, but the sheer force sends him skidding back several meters. Kaido laughs. "Not bad, swordsman, but you'll have to do more than scratch me." Realizing Zoro is faster and sharper than before, Kaido shifts into his hybrid form, maximizing his strength and agility. He breathes in deeply and unleashes a massive bolo breath, a fire blast capable of melting mountains. Zoro counters by slashing through the flames with Tatsumaki, creating a tornado of sword slashes that disperses the fire. However, Kaido uses the distraction to appear behind Zoro in an instant, swinging his Kanabo downward. Zoro barely blocks with his swords, but the impact sends shockwaves through his entire body. The ground beneath him cracks, and blood trickles from his mouth. The power difference is clear. Kaido is still a beast. Zoro grits his teeth, saying, "I'm not going down that easily." Knowing he needs to inflict real damage, Zoro activates his most powerful form, Ashura. His aura multiplies, making it seem like he has 9 swords, and his entire body radiates Advanced Conqueror's Haki. Kaido's eyes widen slightly. That technique again? You really are something. Zoro uses Ashura, Bakkei Dead Man's Game, slashing at Kaido with full force. This time, the attack breaks through Kaido's Haki defenses, leaving a massive gash across his chest. Kaido stumbles, blood spraying from the wound. For the first time, Kaido looks slightly impressed. "You've gotten stronger." But instead of backing down, Kaido smirks and unleashes his trump card. Kaido activates his flaming dragon torch form, coating his body in flames so hot that they melt the battlefield beneath him. This form makes him nearly untouchable. Any attack that lands will result in Zoro burning himself in the process. Zoro doesn't hesitate. He knows this is his last chance. He grips his swords tightly and charges forward, aiming for one final decisive slash. But Kaido is waiting. He swings his Kanabo with an upgraded Ragnarok, an attack infused with so much Conqueror's Haki that it sends shockwaves across the island. Zoro tries to block, but the sheer force sends him crashing through multiple mountains. For the first time, Zoro struggles to get up. He's taken countless hits before, but this is different. His vision blurs. His arms feel like lead. Kaido slowly approaches. "You're tough, swordsman, but not enough." Despite his injuries, Zoro refuses to fall. He grips Enma, pouring every last drop of his Haki into one final attack. He roars, unleashing Santoryu Ugi, Kokuju o Tatsumaki, a tornado of black-bladed sword slashes infused with Conqueror's Haki. Kaido charges straight into the attack, taking several deep cuts. Blood flies, but Kaido keeps moving, roaring as he delivers one last full-power Thunder Bagua. The two attacks collide, shaking the entire battlefield. The force of their Haki clash splits the sky, just like when Yonko fight. For a moment, everything is still. Then, Zoro collapses. His swords drop. He tries to stand, but his body won't move. Kaido, breathing heavily and bleeding, remains standing. "You've got guts, kid." But this is where it ends. Zoro fought like a true monster, pushing Kaido to extreme difficulty. He left permanent scars, dealt massive damage, and even forced Kaido to go all out. However, Kaido's overwhelming endurance, experience, and raw power gave him the edge. If Zoro had a bit more stamina, better endurance, or another trump card, he might have won. But for now, Kaido is the winner. Can Zoro win in the future? If Zoro continues to refine his Conqueror's Haki, finds a way to counter Flaming Dragon mode, and possibly awakens his own unique power, he could one day surpass Kaido. For now, though, Kaido still holds the throne, but Zoro is closer than ever.